Hello, guys. Story time with Checkers and Jingle here. So, I just want to talk about my upcoming CT scan that I have for next Friday. So, next Friday, I have to go to the clinic for a CAT scan for my chest, abdomen, and my pelvis because I have a really high platelet count and a high white cell count, and my doctor's not sure why. My hematologist isn't sure why it's been going up a lot. I mean, I've tried so many things in the past, blood tests, a bone marrow biopsy last year, and sadly, nobody knows why it's been going up, and we're not sure why. So my mom, she wanted to make sure that I'm okay, that there's nothing wrong with me. But the doctor said that I have to get a CAT scan is to make sure, as a precaution, to make sure that I have no inflammation, no infection, nothing serious, no cancer, because unfortunately, cancer does run in the family. My mom had thyroid cancer and she is now in remission. So she's in remission from the thyroid cancer as she had to get her thyroid removed. Now, as for my grandfather, he had a couple of cancers, but the only one that he passed away was from is metastatic lymphoma, also known as stage 4 lymphoma, which was really, really, really sad. So I do have to fast for 3 hours, which means no eating, no drinking. And of course, I just have to leave early in the morning, which means my appointment starts at 9. So I just have to leave um, at either 8 o'clock or 8:45. I'm not sure, but I do have to have medication. So I do have to get a shot, an injection to get contrast dye into my system. And of course, my mom and we were talking about maybe taking a medication that will help calm my nerves down, like Xanax, to help calm my nerves down because I'm very anxious and very, very, very nervous about getting my CAT scan. But I also have to ask for accommodations, like, ask the doctor if they can play music for me to help me calm my nerves down because I'm very nervous about my CAT scan. Like, this is going to be very scary for me because it's something that I never done. I never had to get my chest, abdomen, or my pelvis, CAT scanned before. So this is all new to me and very scary. Not to mention that I have a fear of needles. I'm afraid of them. So my mom and I were talking about maybe getting medication to help me calm my nerves down a little bit, and of course, getting moderately sedated, which means moderately put to sleep a little bit, but not fully asleep, but like a twilight awake, twilight zone or whatever it's called, but twilight sedation. But anyways, so I do have to fast for 3 hours, and of course, I do have to be in this special room called the CT room. But for me, I like to call it either the bagel room or the donut room because of that CT machine that looks like a big donut or bagel. But yeah, so I do have to get a CAT scan just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with me because I had really high platelet counts and high white cell count, and nobody knows why. The doctor's not sure why. My family isn't sure why. I don't know why. My hematologist isn't sure why either. So that's why I have to get a CAT scan just to make sure that there's nothing serious, no inflammation, no infection, and of course, no cancer, nothing bad. But I will keep you guys updated on how it went. So thought I'd just tell you all that. So I do have to arrive by at the clinic at 8:45 because my appointment starts at 9. So I do have to get a CAT scan just to make sure that there's nothing serious. But yeah, but I'll still be getting my breakfast after my appointment, depending on what time it ends. But yeah, that's all I have to say. It is story time with Checkers and Jingle signing off. Bye, guys.